That system ya build up on a Lucifer. A pocket empty, grandpa stress enough for draw for senses. Some more get the rich before me half a century. Demands for the money, but wants the plenty. Coffee want the Bentley. We have to make it, we all have to make it. I get that chance, well alright, make we take it. Tell me God, cause the life that no basic and nothing is just what it. Yeah.
From the streets of Spanish Town, Jamaica, to the world's biggest stages, this young star is rewriting the story of reggae. She's the youngest ever Grammy-winning reggae artist, a cultural icon in the making, and the voice of a new generation. Her name? Koffee. In the next 25 minutes, we'll uncover her journey, from humble beginnings to international stardom. We'll look at her music, her lifestyle, her family, and even her net worth. So sit back, turn up the volume, and let's dive into the story of original Koffee. Koffee, born Michaela Simpson on February 16, 2000 in Spanish Town, Jamaica, was raised by her single mother, Jo Ann Williams, who worked at the Ministry of Health and occasionally acted on stage. Her father left for New York when she was still a baby, but her mother's strength and discipline became the foundation of her character. As a child, Koffee sang in the church choir, where her love for music was first nurtured. At just 12 years old, she borrowed a friend's guitar and began teaching herself how to play. That same passion led her to start writing songs. Her earliest lyrics were inspired by reggae revival star Protoge. By her teenage years, Koffee was already gaining attention at school. In 2016, she entered a talent show and stunned her classmates with her voice, though she hadn't even planned to compete. That surprise performance sparked her confidence to perform publicly. Soon after, she recorded her first song, and the name Koffee stuck, because she once ordered a coffee during a school break while everyone else was asking for soda. Koffee's big break came in 2017, when she released her debut single, Burning. Written after not making it into sixth form at school, the track became an anthem of determination. Fans were moved by her positive energy and fearless spirit. Her talent quickly caught the attention of the industry, and by 2018 she was signed to Columbia Records UK. That same year, she released tracks like Ragamuffin and Toast, which exploded online, earning millions of streams and cosigns from international stars. But the real turning point came in 2019 with her EP, Rapture. The project won the Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album, making Koffee not only the youngest recipient at 19 years old, but also the first and only woman ever to win that category. She didn't stop there. In 2022, she released her debut album, Gifted, a project that mixed reggae with pop, hip-hop, and R&B. Songs like Pull Up and Shine showcased her versatility and cemented her as one of the most exciting new voices in global music. And after a short break from the spotlight, she made her grand return in 2025 with the self-titled single Koffee, a powerful reintroduction under her new stage name, Original Koffee. Success in music doesn't just bring fame, it also brings fortune. And for Koffee, the rewards of her talent have been significant. So, how much is she worth? Well, depending on which source you check, the numbers vary. Some estimates place her net worth around 1 to 5 million US dollars. Others claim it could be as high as 17 to 25 million. The truth? These are all approximations. What we do know is that Koffee's income streams come from multiple sources: music sales and streaming across platforms like Spotify and YouTube, touring and live performances around the world, collaborations with international artists, and endorsement deals that come with being one of Jamaica's brightest cultural exports. Unlike many artists who flaunt their wealth, Koffee has always kept things humble. You won't often see her in flashy cars or dripping in designer clothes. Instead, her lifestyle choices show balance, investing in her craft, enjoying travel, and celebrating success in her own calm way. In short, Koffee isn't just rich in money, she's rich in influence, respect, and staying power. Behind the spotlight, who is Koffee when the cameras are off? Born and raised in Spanish Town, Jamaica, Koffee grew up as the youngest of 5 siblings. Her father moved to New York when she was still a baby, leaving her to be raised by her strong and supportive mother, Jo Ann Williams. Koffee often speaks about how her mom shaped her discipline, values, and love for art. Even now, her mother is her biggest fan, always cheering from the sidelines and sometimes appearing in interviews and features alongside her daughter. When it comes to relationships, Koffee keeps things private. She has not married, and she doesn't have children. She's been linked to a few names in the media, but nothing has been officially confirmed. Lifestyle-wise, Koffee isn't about flashing luxury cars or giant mansions. Instead, she embraces simplicity, traveling, spending time with family, and occasionally giving fans glimpses of her fun side. For her 21st birthday, she went all out in Dubai, celebrating by riding through the desert and pulling car stunts. Still, at her core, Koffee remains down-to-earth, humble, and focused on her music, her message, and the people who support her journey. Koffee's music is more than just sound, it's a movement. What sets her apart is her ability to blend reggae, dancehall, hip-hop, and even pop into a fresh, modern style. She calls herself a sing-jay guitarist, someone who sings, raps, and plays guitar with equal passion. Her lyrics often carry positive messages. Songs like Toast and Rapture celebrate gratitude, faith, and resilience. In a world where negativity often dominates, Koffee's energy feels like a breath of fresh air. She's also fearless when it comes to collaborations. Over the years, she's worked with artists like Protoje, Burna Boy, Jay Hoos, Gavanna, and Gunna, expanding her reach far beyond Jamaica's borders. But perhaps her biggest impact is cultural. At just 19, she made history as the youngest and first woman to ever win a Grammy for Best Reggae Album. That single moment inspired countless young girls across the Caribbean and the world, showing them that reggae has no limits on age or gender. Koffee isn't just making music. She's redefining what reggae can be in the 21st century. Even for rising stars, the journey isn't always smooth. After the release of her debut album Gifted in 2022, Koffee seemed to step away from the spotlight. Fans began to wonder, where is Koffee? On social media, some speculated about label struggles, industry pressure, and even personal challenges. For an artist who had risen so fast, the silence felt unusual. But Koffee has always believed in moving at her own pace. Instead of rushing out music to stay relevant, she chose patience, taking time to reflect, recharge, and refocus on her art. And in 2025, she made her triumphant return with the single Koffee, reintroducing herself under the name Original Koffee. The track reminded the world of her unique sound and proved that her fire was never gone, just waiting for the right moment to spark again. Her comeback is more than just a song release, it's a statement, a reminder that true artistry isn't about chasing trends, but about staying authentic, even when the world demands otherwise. Koffee isn't just a musician, she's a game changer for reggae and dancehall music. At 19, she became the youngest and first female winner of the Grammy for Best Reggae Album, breaking barriers in a male-dominated genre. Her success has inspired a whole generation of young artists, especially girls, to pick up guitars, write songs, and pursue their dreams. Her music has global appeal. From Jamaica to Japan, the US to the UK, fans resonate with her positive energy, relatable lyrics, and authentic persona. Collaborations with international stars have also helped reggae reach audiences that once might have overlooked the genre. And let's not forget her viral potential. Koffee's blend of fresh modern beats, feel-good lyrics, and engaging personality makes her perfect for TikTok trends, Instagram clips, and YouTube shares. Every single release becomes a conversation starter, proving she's not just relevant, she's unforgettable. Simply put, Koffee is influential, relatable, and primed for global stardom, and the world is paying attention. So, from singing in a church choir in Spanish Town to standing on the world's biggest stages, Koffee's journey is a story of talent, determination, and authenticity. She's a Grammy-winning trailblazer, a global ambassador for reggae, and a young woman showing the world that age is no barrier to greatness. and with her new single Koffee marking her comeback, there's no doubt that original Koffee is just getting started. Fans can expect more music, more creativity, and more moments that inspire. If you want to follow her journey, hear her latest hits, and dive into the stories of other Jamaican artists making waves globally, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for more, because this is only the beginning, and Koffee's story is one you won't want to miss.